This lesson is 2-5. 2-5 is dealing with dividing fractions and dividing decimals. Okay? Now, dividing fractions is a little different. When you divide fractions, you always need to remember a special little word called reciprocal, which means you flip the second fraction. Okay? So let's look at an example here. We have 1 over 2 divided by 3 over 4. Now, in order to solve this problem, we keep the first fraction just how it is. Don't mess with the first guy. Change the sign from a division to a multiplication and flip the second fraction. Just flip it upside down. All right, now this is just like lesson 2-4, what you did the prior lesson. So I am going to go ahead and cross cancel out some stuff to make it more simple. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 4 2 times. Now I'm going to multiply straight across. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. And that is my final answer. Okay, let's try another one. I have 1 over 5 divided by 3 over 10. Okay, remember the rule. Don't mess with the first dude. He's going to get mad. He stays the same. Change my sign to a times. And I'm going to flip that second fractions, which means the 10 now goes on the top. The 3 now goes on the bottom. Okay, do you see anything that we can cross cancel out? Reduce. We do. The 5 and the 10. 5 goes into 5 once. 5 goes into 10 twice. Now I'm going to multiply straight across. We have 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. And there is your final answer. So now we're going to do one more. Okay, let's try negative 7 over 10 divided by 2 over 5. So now we're dealing with a positive and a negative number. Okay, so we have negative 7 over 10 because we don't mess with that first guy. Change the sign to multiply, and 5 over 2. Okay, I can see right away that my 5 and 10 can be canceled out. This becomes a 2. This becomes a 1. So I have 7 times 1 is 7. 2 times 2 is 4. But I have this negative. Remember? A negative times a positive equals a negative. Oh, but I also noticed that this is an improper fraction. Means the big guy on top of the little guy. We don't like that, so we need to change that. Top number goes inside the box. So let's divide it out. 4 goes into 7. Let's see. Once. Okay, we get 4, which gives you 3. So this is your large number, 1. This is your numerator. And this is your denominator. All right, let's look at dividing with decimals. So what if we have 24.35 divided by 0.5? This is the number that always goes first, okay? First number always goes inside the box. So I'm going to do 0.5 divided by 24.35, okay? Now I need to move my decimals. You can't have any decimals hanging out up here. You have to move them all the way up against this bar, which means I move it once. What you do to the outside, you do to the inside. So now I'm going to rewrite this so it looks so prettier. So now my decimal falls right there. 5 can't go into 2. 5 goes into 24 times. That gives me 20. Or 24, I should say. That brings down a 4. This brings down a 3. 5 goes into 43 8 times, which gives me 40. Bring down a 3, bring down a 5. 5 goes into 35 7 times. So this is my final answer. Make sure you move your decimals on the outside. What you do to the outside, you do to the inside. And then your decimal just goes straight up in your problem for your answer. All right, I hope this helped you for your homework. Have a good night.